are with Nala this morning. So I wanted to do this video for you so that when you get her home and you start taking her for walks, or your dog walker starts taking her for walks, she doesn't slowly devolve into what she was doing before, because she will keep testing you. And so I want to show you how exactly we tell her, no, you're not allowed to do that, right? When she's on leash, on a walk. So it starts with erratic direction changes, right? To convince the dog that humans are not to be trusted. They may change directions at any moment, so you need to pay attention. And then we go from there to not so much a direction change, but once we teach them that there's value in this position being right next to us, if they get out ahead, we'll just stop, right? Because dogs always want to explore, they want to go forward. So stopping our forward motion is an aversive punishment, right? And you can see how she'll still go, oh, there's a Kong ball in the crate down there. She wants to go check it out. So she will still try to pull, but she's learned that she cannot do that brace and try to get what she wants anymore. It won't work. So I want to give you some tips on how to keep this behavior sharp so that she doesn't get lazy and revert to old habits. And the best way to explain to you is to explain leash pressure. We have a video on our YouTube page, but I thought I'd show you with her specifically so that it makes more sense. So what we do is we teach her to move away from pressure or to give to pressure, right? And once she learns that, then we can apply that when she's in motion, right? So we start with real basic stuff. We just apply pressure. There. And wait for her to give to it, right? And just the littlest bit is fine. She doesn't have to come flying over here. So this is called active pressure release, right? So you apply the pressure, and you don't just wait for her to relieve the pressure herself. You actually do it actively. So you can see so that's how quickly you want to be able to do it. You want to stop the pressure like the moment they think about giving to it, right? And so we'll do it this way. Good. Right? So the moment she even begins in that direction, I stop the pressure. I let the leash go slack, right? Go forward, back. Good. Good girl. And you can do intermittent rewards with food. It doesn't have to be every time you do something. She doesn't need that anymore. Sit. Good. And so what I do when I'm walking her, when I want her to heel and be good, so she's not allowed to sniff the ground. She's not allowed to try and take me off course. I'm deciding where we go. I'm deciding how quickly we go there, right? I stop, she should sit. I start moving, she should move with me. And she should stay within this sphere, right? And I give her about this much leash. And the moment there's tension on this leash, we're not going forward anymore. Sit. Good. And we're cramped in here in the garage because the weather's really bad outside. And not all of our own personal dogs have indoor-outdoor heated space, so some of them are in here right now because it's storming pretty good out there. So kind of cramped. I wanted to do this outside, but that's just not going to happen. So I'll try and do small versions of it here. Heel. So right away, she wants to go in the house because she likes it in there. Good. Heel. Nope. So if we were outside, I would have changed directions and gone away from where she's trying to go. Right? She likes it inside. We've gone in there to do the counter surfing exercises, and she thinks it's great in there. You wouldn't think so. Hey, heel. Good. All right. Good. A little better. Good. And she's also learned to back up. All right, she doesn't resist it. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Heel. And what you can do there is do a lot of one steps, right? If she's going along next to you and she's doing great, just walk. It's great. If she starts getting pulley, starts getting pushy, starts trying to sniff the ground, then you can do 1 steps, right? And then you can ask her to back up. Good. 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 And then you can just do heel. Good. Heel. Good. And so all of this is done on her flat collar, or her, it's a martingale. So if you were to put a prong collar on her, I think when Rich takes them on field trips, he puts prong collars on everyone. But all of this work has been done in her flat collar. So if you take her for a walk and you put her on a prong collar, she will be right there, right? You can use a piece of dental floss for your leash because she's already got this figured out. She doesn't need the prong collar to be able to do it. There. So nope, can't sniff the ground. We're working. You can't do that. Good. More. Good. Good. So it's just asking her, good girl, to pay attention, right? And a lot of dogs, surprisingly, they don't understand leash pressure, which is why they pull so hard, right? They've never been taught not to do that. Humans are very smart, but in some ways we're kind of dumb. Hey, sister, sit. Good, good. So that you can just practice this at home, and the goal is for you to carry this as lightly as possible, right? For you to be able to go, good girl, or back up, good, back up, good, sit. Yeah, good girl. So I thought I'd give you that tutorial. If this doesn't make sense to you, just let us know, and when we do the drop-off or the follow-up, we can do it together. You can practice it. We can show you. So, good girl. And she's also doing really great on place. Her next session this afternoon will be a long down, what's crying over there, on place with my dog's loose in the room. So that's what she's gonna do later today. All right.